Hello, my name is Moose and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be taking you guys through the process of mounting another pair of skates with me. These are my new Bont Parkstars and I got them because the ones that I had were actually an entire size too big. I loved wearing them, I loved the way that they felt, but having a skate that's an entire size too big actually is really bad for you because it throws your center of balance off. You should have the plate right underneath the ball of your foot and right in between, right in the middle of your heel. And because it was an entire size too big, that meant the front truck was actually kind of in between where my toes and the ball of my foot meet instead of directly on the ball of my foot. So that meant that tricks were really weird. I couldn't get the balance correct. And so I only lasted on them for a month. But now that I got a new size, these ones are a 5.5. They fit perfectly. The ones I had before were a 6.5, so if anyone wants them, let me know. I'm going to be mounting these on a different plate than what I've tried before. I wanted to try the Avanti plate this time. I've really only mounted or have been on the Reactor series, the Reactor Neo specifically, and I do really like that plate, but I've always wanted to try and see what these are like. Plus, eventually I would like to get wide trucks, and I know that the compatibility for these plates is actually a lot easier to find than the ones for the Neos. There are very, very few wide trucks that work well with Neos. So I'm going to take you guys on this journey with me to get these mounted, and we will see if I can get them mounted better than my last pair. Let's go! Starting off, you'll want a naked boot, meaning no laces, straps, or insoles. Both my plate and my boot came with their own mounting bolts and nuts, but I will be using the one that came with my plates. The bolts that came with my plates come with these extra fins, and that's to help countersink the bolts in more so they can get flush with the boot and you don't feel them when you step on them. Now I am going to line up the plate with the center line that Bont provided for me, and Bont provides center lines on all of their Parkstar boots. I'm putting tape down just so I can see my marks a little bit better. Then I put the plate back on so that I could mark for my mounting holes. When placing your plate, you'll want the front truck to be under the balls of your feet and the back truck to be in the middle of your heel. So I put my trucks on just to get the general idea of where they will need to be mounted. Once you are happy with how your plate sits, you can go ahead and mark the holes. And now it's time to drill. Be careful once you actually get through the sole because you don't want to damage the boot itself on the other side. Since Parkstars have a fiberglass body, you will get a ton of dust from drilling. Just do your best to knock it off or brush it off as you go. My biggest tip for drilling is go slow. You want to try to keep the drill as straight and level as possible so that your bolt doesn't go all wonky. A crooked bolt, depending on the severity of the angle, may cause you to need to re-drill. Once your holes are drilled, it's time to shove those bolts in. Once the bolts are in, place the plate back on and see if you need to drill any or if they look good. I ended up needing to make a few of the holes slightly bigger to get the bolts in, and that might happen to you too. And then you'll just want to repeat everything on the second boot. I will be using nuts with a locking mechanism on them to help keep the nuts on a little bit longer through the vibrations. Just doing a quick quality check to see if I need to fix anything. To help keep the nuts on through all of the skating and especially vibrations, I will be using Loctite Blue Thread Locker. I highly recommend that you use this. You will want to throw some Loctite on each bolt and then you can tighten them down. I will be using a socket wrench and a flathead screwdriver to tighten my bolts. I also have my bolt break-off tool to use after as well. Little tip, tighten your bolts down in an X shape to help keep the pressure on your plate even. It took me a little bit to get a hang of the bolt break-off tool, but now I love it for mounting skates and it's the only thing I'll use. I have wide trucks and new sliders coming in the mail soon to finish up the setup, but for now, we are finished. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions about the process, please leave a comment down below, and leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!